Don't think I like the lighting on that picture. Hi everyone, I am behind the scenes right now and we are at, as you can see, All Talk Radio. Right over here is Broadcasting Hall of Famer George Carson. Yay, he's been inducted into the Broadcasting Hall of Fame, which will be out here in August. I wonder if I should. So you're going to be behind the scenes with me, guys. Over here, my co-host was a Renaissance man, but unfortunately is performing at Excalibur tonight. So George is getting on the panel with me today, and we are getting over our week. It is Friday, live at 5, and I have officially called this happy hour. It's been one of those weeks. Happy hour to me. So, like I said, we're behind the scenes, getting ready to set up right now.
The whole time you're capitalizing the A? You don't.
I push it once and then
No,
I take it back.
you do like this, and that's not gonna work.
Ooh, look at her. She is, yeah.
She's the woman
And you
in
have
charge.
3 eyes in All Talk Radio.
I do?
Yeah.
Should only have 2 eyes because you need 2 to really see with.
So it's what now?
Oh, 1. I mean, yeah. That little starry
Asterisk?
thing. Yeah, there we go. That's the one.
By the way, the thing of champagne right there, George,
All Talk.
it's not like high-end or anything,
No.
but you do know that it goes bad.
After a while, yeah.
Yeah,
So you
so
should probably drink it sooner or later.
when I moved this week, I took all the alcohol that I won over the years and started
Drank it?
popping it open. And I noticed some of them were bad.
Alright, you're in.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
You're
So
welcome.
George is being inducted into the Broadcasting Hall of Fame this August. It's at MGM. Party time. It's going to be fun.
Have some fun. Okay, so I'm gonna do first one with the picture.
You know the snowball effect when things are just going
Yep.
bad
Oh yeah, trust me, I
and
know.
bad
It's my last 3 months of my life.
and bad.
See, I don't feel so alone. We're all in the same boat, so.
And there's not a pill you can take or...
Wouldn't it be nice?
God, well, I tried Xanax. I tried Xanax.
I think I was going to get a prescription for a while to just kind of relax a little bit.
I was like, start smoking weed. Like, that's all I need is another 10
I
pounds.
could probably get a prescription for it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
you could. It's too bad that prescription just to see the doctor, several $100s, then to go into Dr. Reefer, another $400 or $500 with the consent from the doctor. Now, that's not even getting you the weed yet. Now you gotta go get the weed.
Expensive.
It's cheaper to go down to frickin' Cabo for a weekend. Get yourself a vacation.
At least you're getting
Smoke a
something
joint,
to
come
do,
back,
right?
be fine. Right? Everything's got to be so controlled. I posted a meme today. If I were meant to be controlled, I'd come with a remote control.
I like the other one you did. I should have done that yesterday if I would have thought.
Oh, I know. Okay, you know how I had him answer my phone? Because I get those unavailable numbers? So George answers my phone. Hello.
Right.
Today I posted this one. Next time I get one of those unknown callers, I'm going to like whisper softly.
Hello, it's done, but there's a lot of blood everywhere.
It's done, but there's blood everywhere.
I've texted that similar to people that I didn't know that they text me.
It's like
Like
they
someone
call
was
and it's
saying-
unavailable. Like, oh my God, he's chasing me! Oh my God! Oh, don't stab me! Actually, that's not funny. Oh, right down the street from here. Hi, Marcella. What's up? Right down the street from here, 2 days ago, on the 31st, there was a kid stabbed in the parking lot, broad daylight, bleeding everywhere. I guess when the mental hospital, they let people out on the 31st. Sad, huh?
So on the 31st, someone got stabbed.
Yeah.
That's nice.
So, creepy, man. Really, really bad. So today we'll talk about absinthe, probably fizz. I should probably get on the phone call and verify. some of this stuff. Urban Palm, yes. Urban Palm. I'm going to have them, which is a virtual assistant. Virtual? I don't know. It's a personal assistant. If you're looking for an extra job, it's great. You can work from home. Like, you would answer the phone, and I'd say, hi, I'm freaking out this week, like I am. And I could say, can you please deliver me a Heineken pack of cigarettes and Thai food from Archie's? You'll go do that.
Awesome, yeah.
Or I could call and say, can you please do me a favor? I'm like not even in the mood. I'm going through enough stress. Can you have all my electricity shut off? I just moved.
Right.
Like I haven't done it yet. For the price of what it probably cost me to keep it going at my house today, same cost as them shutting everything off. Yeah. I'm a dummy and didn't get it done today.
I would do it.
I'll give you their number. They're hiring right now. See, Southwest Gas, the DMV.
Yeah.
They do anything and everything. What'd she say? Except for hookers and blow. She was just on the show a couple weeks ago, the owner. And she had her baby 2 days after that.
Yeah, she was ready to go that night.
So I just haven't had. And by the way, they've been really on it.
Go to your
They're
search
constantly
and
texting me like, come on, let's do this, My assistant, and I just haven't had a chance. Ooh, but I think I'm going to do it right now.
Just don't put them all in one goddamn spot.
probably should put on the desktop to find faster.
DMV online. I want to hire an assistant, come over and hang up my damn clothes from the move.
It's a little bad since
What are you looking for?
the Rise photos. I found the Urban Palm, but I put the Rise photos in a different folder, and I don't know that. I hate Windows.
I want to do a little Rise promo of 3 minutes to
Where's
today.
your actual
So by then I can send you some great ones of Rise off of my Facebook.
It takes you to the home screen though.
Yeah,
It doesn't let
that's why I
you-
said it's all screwed up. It doesn't work. You can't even put them
Guys, we're about to go live. We go live, we're 1 minute late. Hey, summertime.
which is stupid because it doesn't put them all in one file, and it should, or at least allow you to put them where you need to put them. But it doesn't allow you to do that. You gotta go searching. That's OneDrive, it won't be in there.
Oh, I have called Tao Group about throwing a birthday dinner for me. No return. Need to find where we're gonna get some grub. I really like going to GBC
Try it up to the next.
and Absinthe and 50 Shades.
Try it on the
That'd be fun.
OneDrive. It'll be out there.
All right, have her
OneDrive's
shut off
actually
my
like
gas.
virtual.
Have her shut off my
In there.
electric. I lost my water bill. Damn, she needs that account number, doesn't she? That's the only thing about hiring an assistant that's by the hour. You have to have all your ducks lined up in a row, which I'm not. But if you go to Urban Palm, which is an app that just came out, it's great. These assistants will do anything for you.
You see me save the damn things.
Go back to your.
We got Urban Palm, but we can't find the
Well,
Rise.
don't worry about it. We'll just talk. Or while she's there, she can hunt.
Yeah, while you're talking about that.
All right,
It's
start
easy
it.
to find
But
your
I
eyes.
need you to set this right.
Which part? Just mix it out. It'll take it all the way gone.
So that this is in here.
Okay, so you gotta put that.
I need to know what you're putting in first.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with the black screen.
I'm going to take the picture now.
Then her.
I know you
that
weren't
one.
seeking attention.
just
Ooh,
something
you
like
have
that.
no idea.
And at the end, if you wanna go back to that, this is a solid. Bring her up for a second so we can see the cameras. And
Everybody likes my little witchy thing.
Lights, please.
They only know.
it's on.
Need the disclaimer or not?
Yeah, that goes in that computer. Yep. Go over
It wouldn't
to-
hurt doing the disclaimer. How can we start plugging Hang With in so they
I'm
can
gonna get I'm
hear?
gonna get a line for us, and we'll run it from the board
Is
over.
that here?
Do we have one today?
No, I don't have one today. I gotta go get one.
You guys can hear me okay, right?
And then we'll-
Pretty sure. Can you hear me on Hang With? You're not missing anything on this. All it is an adult disclaimer.
Yeah.
Disclaimer.
George has the voice anyway. It's George saying it. Saying, don't blame him
disclaimers.
for what they're about to say, but actually he's the one saying it today. How's my hair? Is this okay? For those that are you just logging in right now, this is what it's like behind the scenes. They're setting everything up. We still need to count. I think we're at about 138 talk shows that I've done here. Okay, yes. Dan the Man says yes.
So you want to be brought in when the disclaimer comes on, not after.
Just as soon as possible. About? I hate how long it takes
for until after the disclaimer was over.
Just
and then bring
throw us on.
All right.
Just put the logo
real
up.
Quick.
Just logo up real quick.
If you want, you can even just load the logo right away.
Yeah, just
right
right away.
Ready to go over. Just move it in, and then have and then have us.
Then I can
have her. Yep. Have that right there.
Over here.
Yep. How's that look? It's a little off. Huh?
Where's the light? I need this. Please.
Why? Do I look better then?
Yeah, the under lights is a little bit better.
If any sponsors are watching, I'm looking for a little disc bar or whatever it's called. It's like a type of Botox. I need that and some fillers. I think I'm going to treat myself to it next week. Get myself a little birthday youth present. I'm used to being with a particular company, but I'm looking for a new one that we feel comfortable with.
This is ready to go, right? The sound?
Yep.
You got sound on everything here?
Yep, should have a sound on all 4.
All right,
I think today's the last day I'm going to be drinking beer.
You think?
Oh, you're drinking beer?
It bloats me out. I know, I only brought one. There's one in the fridge. Sorry.
That's all right.
Are we ready to go live?
Mm-hmm.
So how long are you going to run this one?
How long should we do this first one? Let's do Urban Palm?
Yeah, we can do Urban Palm. I got that one up.
Okay, let's just do a small Urban Palm.
So we'll do it about 12 minutes then, like we did yesterday.
Ready?
Mm-hmm. Are you available for me to call you live on this show? All my personal information.
Right in. Oh, the
Hi.
mic's on.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Here we go. Hey, you've done that before.
I've done it tons of times. Yeah.
My bad.
It's simple to do.
Hi, this is Tiffany Masters, and you are watching Waking Up in Vegas. Welcome. We are live at 5 every Friday afternoon here in Las Vegas. Today I have Hall of Famer, the Broadcasting National Broadcasting Association,
this
George Carson. And you are also an innovator. You brought the first internet radio
station,
to Las Vegas.
Yep.
So welcome, George Carson, my producer. We were just talking about how busy we are these days, trying to do so many, multiple shows, running through events, and just living that Vegas life. Thank goodness for a guest that we had on by the name of Kalika Mokwin a couple weeks ago.
Great guest.
Yeah, she has just built Urban Palm, which was an application, correct?
Yeah, an application is like a personal assistant.
A personal assistant. So everyone knows I've been in the middle of moving, and I am so crazy busy trying to get my, moving's stressful as it is. It's so many different things, not just the physical labor of it, but mentally.
And remember to have everything shut off.
And I didn't.
To get everything packed right.
So it's $20 an hour for an assistant to do anything. Well, besides hookers and blow.
Hookers and blow.
It is Vegas, you never know.
It's in the vein like that, probably.
Yeah. So anything legal they can do for $20 an hour. I am calling this assistant right now, and I'm going to check this out and see if this will work on a speakerphone. But it's pretty exciting because I realized I just moved, and I haven't shut anything off. Hello.
Hi, Tiffany.
Hi, is this Urban Palm? Hi there. I've got a question for you. I've got personal information. I talked to the owner of your business, Kalika, and she had put us together here. Is it possible for you, and you're live on air right now, to let you know, is it possible for you to shut off all my bills?
Absolutely.
Wow, that's nice.
Okay. Can you do a change of address for me?
I can do anything that you want me to do as long as I have enough information where I can help you.
Change of address. See, and that's what I always forget.
A change
Whenever
of
I move,
address.
I always forget to do change of address.
Yeah. Well, I should have done that before. I don't know how long it takes. Do you do any of the DMV stuff?
No.
Of course, I just came from the DMV earlier.
What did you do there?
That for you.
What did you do at the DMV today?
I needed to return a plate.
A plate.
I waited in line and I returned the plate.
Oh, that's nice. And what did that cost somebody for you to wait in that DMV line today?
For 1 hour is approximately $20 an hour.
That's worth it to me.
Oh my God,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
hell. It's like
DMV
postal
line.
over
Yeah,
there.
It's nuts.
And do you know you have to change your address online? We were, a friend of mine was at the post office and they said no, they told somebody that waited in the post office line, they have to do it on the computer. And the woman said, I don't have a computer.
So then how are you supposed to do it if you do not
Exactly.
have a computer?
No, here was the problem too. I believe it costs a few dollars to pay for your address change. And the woman didn't have a credit card.
Wow. So
Yeah.
So you can't get your
You
address
can't get
changed.
your address changed unless you have a computer and a credit card. It's amazing. But we do have Urban Palm that is going to be my assistant. Now, by any chance, darling, do you live in Las Vegas?
I do.
Do you do house calls?
Area.
Do you do house calls? I moved and I don't want to put all of my stuff up in the closet. Do you do closet arranging?
Of course.
What about walking dogs?
Walking dogs.
I am a dog lover, so I can walk your dog anytime you like.
See, because I've got dogs, they drive me crazy. I hate walking.
So
the
for
dogs.
$20, they can come over and walk your
Walk
dog.
your dogs.
They can take
For
out
an
your
hour.
trash.
They can go play and I can
hang
just
up your
do my
laundry.
thing. Wow, amazing.
I love it. Well,
Great
thank you
idea.
so much. I have taken the photos of my bills. If you need any more information, like my new address, I'll send that over to you too. Obviously, I'm not going to do it live right here on air. But how do people get a hold of you? I didn't have the app. I'm an Android user.
Right.
Didn't have the app, so I actually contacted the owners. The app is located on Apple.
Apple for right now.
But what do we do? How do we get a hold of you if we don't have the app, honey?
You can go on our website, urbanpalm.com, and you can do the request through there.
Urbanpalm.com. And I see that you've got something old-fashioned called Calling a Human. I like that.
Wow, there's real people?
There's a real people, yes.
Oh.
Well, thank you so much, darling. I appreciate this conversation. I'm very interested in you switching my bills over, changing my address, changing everything with the DMV, and helping me arrange my closet.
And next week you're going to get real familiar with my dogs.
And then next week, you're walking George's dogs. Okay?
I'll be calling.
Thank you so much, honey. I'll be in touch. Well, everyone, you heard it right here on Waking Up in Vegas. If you're looking for an assistant that's just like no drama, go to urbanpalm.com. And thanks for watching, y'all. We will see you every Friday live at 5. Thanks. Good? How many
How'd it
minutes
look?
was that?
6 minutes.
That's not bad.
Awesome!
Not bad.
Okay,
Not bad.
great.
All right, so now to save this, because we're going to start over.
And then-
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then
just-
let's stream that straight to Facebook.
So we need to close this. You don't have a way to save it without closing the
Yeah,
whole
you have
thing
to
down.
close it out, yeah.
So what I'm going to do right now for the people that are watching right now, I'm going to send. I just took some pictures of my bills, not all my bills, but I will send these over to her and
You just put Urban Palm.
let. This is kind of cool. See, what we're doing is behind the scenes right now. We're trying different types of media, and definitely integrating different people's apps. Different softwares. We're using, what you're not seeing right here on this side is she is actually putting in using, what is it, professional?
Yeah.
Ustream Professional, where she's got graphics that'll go in and show Urban Palm's logo and my logo with Waking Up in Vegas. Next show we're going to do right now is George and I are going to talk about Bucket List and Rise.
Okay.
Rise Lantern Festival is next week. The Renaissance Festival is next week. Tomorrow I'm going to the Greek Fest. I love myself some Greek, yeah. And talk about absinthe. Not the drug, even though that would be kind of cool to be sponsored by absinthe, you know, the green stuff you drink. It's my birthday. If y'all know me very well, it gets a little wild. Last year was midgets. I got midgets at Beecher's Madhouse. I just don't see how we're going to top it. So this year, I think it's the classy. We'll go see absinthe, maybe go to Fizz. Let's call and see, is Omnia open on a Thursday? That might be cool. But you are behind the scenes right now while we're doing little mini shows. And you know how fast and upbeat that was right there?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's nicer to do it this way, I think. It doesn't have to drag.
Oh, God, sometimes it drags on doing an hour show. Like I'm
it does.
talking to you for an hour. Not that you're bored, but... The average person on my hour broadcast make it 15 to 20 minutes before they need therapy or a nap or sex. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Then
Then you gotta open up the sound on it.
I know that part to get the split.
Okay, so once you get that opened up, now the next one you want to do is open it back up, put that logo in again, and then go to...
Why don't I send you some cool pictures of Rise?
Yeah, I think
Or do you want to get in there and sit down and find them? There's photos of
Pulled
us.
some. I didn't get any of you though.
Yeah.
There's
I
photos
know
of
there's some- I know
us.
when you put the rise, the ones come up with us.
The best one I have is me
holding that up and
holding it
releasing
up
it,
because
yeah.
it feels so real. It's not like a background. It's where I'm holding the lamp.
So these saved into your
Next week, we have the owner of Rise Lantern Festival returning.
Thing I do with Danielle.
So they're
This
in
is fourth time on the show?
See?
Oh, okay.
I believe it's the fourth or fifth time on the show. They've called in once.
It's fourth. It'll be the
And
fourth
then they
one.
were both here
Yeah.
once.
And then Jeff came in by
Jeff
himself.
came by himself.
Right.
And then now we'll have...
And then Dan. Didn't Dan come in by
Yeah,
himself too?
Dan came in by himself, yeah. Yeah, that was the last one we did. Dan came in by himself. Jeff was the one before that came in by himself.
Nice.
Ingledon.
Yep. Angled in.
Well, they're regulars on our show, and we were big, big
Saturday.
supporters of going to the Rise Lantern Fest. 10,000 people expected there, out in the middle of the desert,
And
lighting wish
and you're going to put
lanterns.
a bucket list on this one too, right?
Absolutely.
So
Put Las
there's
Vegas
there's
bucket list. Just do
list
a
in there.
bucket list show.
So just go to the file, yeah. And then you'll see, if you go to ATR Pictures, I believe it's under that. Oh, maybe not. I don't know why it does this. Go to My PC, Pictures.
It's amazing what a little happy hour beer will do to your waistline, but your
And for
attitude.
Tiffany, Waking Up in Vegas, I think I have that, the bucket list in there. There you go. Okay.
You know, by next week, can you
So
show a video on there?
Yeah.
Because I have the video that they sent me for Rise. You know, the thing that you see going up?
Perfect, yeah.
Let's try to do a video on
And
that.
then a video right into it.
It'll show it moving up. And I believe there's not any sound to it.
Perfect then.
Yeah.
Great.
I'll have to look at some on my laptop.
We'll split screen it and have you still talking as it's working.
Yeah. Is there a larger split screen than this?
Actually, I could do the stacked above. So
Let's
it's a
do
little bit
that.
bigger.
Because when it comes up, they're just too
Two
littles.
offices then? Okay. Well, we'll run it like this for now. Next one we'll set up with that. So I'll show her how to do that. But, okay.
it's just choosing stacked instead of angled.
Instead of angled, yeah. So if you, I mean, you can go back in and redo that if you want.
You better watch out. We're going to be taking this over.
It's all right. Gives me time to, you know.
Yeah, that was simple. All right, do we want the Rise
Right.
pictures that I already have, or is that the next one?
No, yeah. Put a couple Rise pictures in there.
Yeah, play with it while we're talking.
Okay, so we got that one there.
You can put all kinds of fun stuff up there.
We got this.
By the way, when I said 3 tickets, I thought it was for you and Mom and I. What were you thinking?
Me, I was going to take Danielle with me. at that time. I was going to.
Okay.
Ready?
You ready? I think I got these headphones on, right? Maybe not.
Dun, 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 dun. We need like, you know, like the news thing. Dun, 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 dun. You know what I'm talking about? Like old casting. Get up.
Oh.
Yeah,
There we go.
Today we are behind the scenes training our new board.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to have George as my co-host this afternoon. George is the producer of All Talk Radio that has been around for over a dozen years, and actually was the first person to bring internet radio to Las Vegas, or to the world.
Yeah, when we first did it, there was no other internet radio station.
That's even bigger.
Yeah.
And a big applause for him, because he's behind the boards, and we're training somebody today, a beautiful, hot girl that should actually,
Russian.
you know, exactly. I should have my Russian sidekick over here, and you should know. I'm kidding.
Yeah,
You should be
no,
back
seriously, because I look bad on videos. So she looks so much better.
But a big applause for George Carson. He is been inducted into the Broadcasting Hall of Fame here this August at the MGM.
Yes, I cannot wait.
And that's Casey Kasem and many others.
Yeah, many other famous people.
Now, who to you did you look up to when it came to broadcasting?
I used to listen to Casey Kasem.
Oh, who didn't?
Yeah, so I didn't really look up to anybody. It was just kind of inbred into me as I was a kid. I used to sit on my mom's little, she used to have those stands, the old sit-down record players. They were huge.
Uh-huh.
And I used to sit on top of it and watch them drop and talk about it in between them and announce the next song coming up.
Oh, so
I
you
did
were
that as a little kid.
When you started in radio, was it radio music? Was it music radio?
Yeah,
or was it talk?
a DJ for years, yeah.
A DJ.
Yeah, on the East Coast.
You know, my favorite station right now of all time, I just got a truck, and it has XM radio, and I've never had that before. And, it's either Pandora or talk radio to me.
Yeah.
And this is amazing. I listen to the 80s station because it's all the VJs, Martha Quinn, and all those, the original. I got my MTV, and it really brings you back.
Yeah, that's what I used to do when I was on the air. I was a 70s and 80s flashback guy. I used to do 70s and 80s music, so it was pretty cool. I loved it.
I've always been into talk radio, talk shows, with, of course, Howard Stern is a big icon. Definitely mentor would be Oprah. Even though I always feel like Oprah's like bringing it up to something to go boom.
I couldn't understand how she won out. Remember, there was Ricky Lake, there was Oprah, there was.
You can't put Ricky Lake and Oprah in the same sentence.
But they were all around the same time. But Oprah just shot right above all of them, including the red-glassed girl. I can't remember her name.
Well, my favorite of all time is Barbara Walters.
Really?
That was who inspired me. She didn't care what you thought. She was there to bring the hardcore facts. And yet, she had her own opinion of things.
Yes, she did.
And this is before The View. We're talking back and I'm a big fan of 60 Minutes. And
so was you sad to see her go? I mean, was it kind of like one of those days like, wow, I kind of wish she was still doing it?
But at the same time, they deserve it's enough.
Right.
And I know, from being in the media so much, there's a time
to say goodbye.
Yes. And it's tough. I'm having that battle myself. I retired from writing magazines it was 15 years. It was my anniversary last year to write for magazines.
Though. That's quite a feat. That's quite a feat right there. 16 years, almost 16 years of doing it.
Yeah. People were reading me.
I mean, this is all from you. Adventures of
This
Tiffany
is way
Masters.
before blogging came out.
Right.
And now everybody thinks they're a writer.
Well, yeah, because everybody can get on and type
now
something
everybody
on.
Facebook.
Your Facebook, you're an instant, you're
Oh,
a
yeah,
journalist.
it's famous. Yeah, there you go. And everything you read on the internet is true.
Of course it is. Everything. And as a matter of fact, after I'm done with this, I got to go out back and get that alien spaceship that I heard landed by 7-Eleven out of there.
You do alien shows, though.
Yes.
Speaking of that, today on our show, George and I are going to be going over a lot of bucket list activities. I am a blogger and own LasVegasBucketList.com, which is a complete different thing that I wrote for the magazines.
Yeah.
The Adventures of Tiffany Masters was a little wild. Stories from Bali, Thailand, getting kidnapped in El Salvador, getting kidnapped once again in Brazil, my crazy adventures in Greece and all
Did you
over.
put the Canadian deal up there?
No, I haven't written it yet.
Wow.
But after I was researching the girl that got me hostage up there and held back thinking I was a drug mule because of the party that I was. Leave it to me. I'm always the one getting.
I'll still never forget those texts from you.
You are who you hang with, and you got to know. There's so many biters, and everybody wants to be somebody. Anyway, today's show is about bucket list. And we are featuring Rise Lantern Festival, which is next weekend, October 10th, up at Moapa.
Here already.
Already?
I know. I'm excited. I'm really, truly excited for this. I mean, last year was just amazing.
And he didn't want to go.
No, I did not. When I first heard it, I was trying to figure out a way out of it. I thought, who wants to go light a stupid lantern, let the thing fly up? I got better things to do with my time, like stay home and watch YouTube or something. I don't know. But when I got there, I would never miss it again if I could. If I for the rest of my life, if I could go every year.
And it took us 8 hours to get out of there.
Yeah, and that was, the whole thing about that was there was a lot of complaining about that, and I still see it around this year. And they're saying, oh, wow, it was so bad. You people, wow, I really think that maybe you should just retract that and just remember the good time that you had, because that was an awesome time.
I guarantee most of those people weren't even there.
Probably not. They just spew it out
Haters.
because someone else said it, yeah.
Makes them feel cool.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's just jump on this because we don't know nothing about it. Of course we can do that.
Right. Well, that is next Saturday. We're all going to collect together and go out there in the afternoon. We're going to make a day of it. Don't expect to go to an event that lasts an hour and a half and get in and out when there's 10,000 people going.
Yeah.
Make a day out of it. Enjoy it. Grasp it. There's so much about Rise Lantern Festival.
Oh, and the group. The same group, like you said, was last year. It's going to be here this year. Wow, they're amazing. So
it's a DJ that came out of California. So
I got to sit back and relax. I actually took some time and I was breathing real air because we weren't in the city.
We're in the middle of the playa, which took an hour to get out to, and we took a bus and everyone got off, and then we're all given like a little mat and a giant lantern, the Kamoy out of Thailand, which is now illegal. They outlawed it there. Because you light the lanterns and it would go off. If you've ever seen the movie The Beach, you know what I'm talking about. The lanterns are let off and blah, 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 blah. These are biodegradable and they pick up 100% of the trash that hits the ground.
He even filmed it last year, him doing
with
that.
A drone.
Yep.
We were broadcasting live with him, proving it. So all you haters out there thinking we're littering everywhere, they're not. Yeah. We aren't.
Look at lanterns everywhere. No, people's houses. No, it didn't happen.
So not true. So you sit on these lanterns and you write your wishes. If you're ever about the law of affirmation, that's what it is. It's one love, one unity. I couldn't get my lantern up. It takes a few people to get up.
Yeah,
and I got everybody else's up.
Right.
And then George says, help Tiffany.
So we're all running over.
I'm like, figures. No good deed goes unpunished. And there goes my dreams. And they all rushed over and made sure that I got the heat up.
And I think that's the picture of you that's actually up on Google.
Finally, yeah.
You got it. You were holding on to it. You were the last one left, and you
like,
just left go. And we got that picture as you were just leaving go, the one that
it's the most amazing feeling because you really want your wishes
then you see
to come true.
Everybody's 10,000 wishes going up at once.
Times 2 or 3, because you could light more than one lantern.
Yeah, so you're looking at this, and as you're looking up, you're thinking, wow, all these hopes and dreams going into the sky to hopefully be, to be taken care of for somebody, and it's just amazing. It's utterly amazing.
Well, it's 99% sold out right now. We are going to wrap up the show. To tell you, go to riselanternfest.com or festival.com.
Festival, yeah.
Together We Rise is their hashtag. And next week, on Friday, 5 p.m., we will have the owner right here, going through everything of information you may need to know. Don't think that you can go out there and know it all. There's transportation information, there's information for your children, and everything else when it's going out there. So do not miss our show. Next week, Waking Up in Vegas, right here on alltalkradio.net, live at 5.
I'll see you then.
How many minutes on that one?
9.
Not bad.
2 seconds.
Not bad.
I'm liking these little short things. What do you think? Don't tell him that.
Yeah. You're like, wow. Yeah, because you can get it out, and it's the information. You don't have to keep pushing on something. Maybe do a couple different ones.
Can't wait to see what these look like. I will also find these, one day. How do you make short ones for Twitter and all?
Oh, you just
We need to figure that out by next week.
Yeah. I'll have it all set up and go. All I do is I take in, copy, and paste.
Is that Periscope, or how do you do a video?
Periscope,
How long can you post a
Periscope.
video on Twitter?
What it does is you can put it up, but when you play it, it'll play just a tiny segment of it, and then you click and it opens up and plays the full thing. I've already been testing it.
Okay, let's try that, and I'll test it too. Because then you could tag people in and over.
I believe so, yeah. Like I said, some of this is still new. I'm still messing with a couple.
We are like George, first one to put it on the internet. Now we are really finding out how we can pop up into your lives off social media.
We're tweaking the hell out of it.
We're tweaking. As I'm sitting here with Heineken. What else do we want to hit? We did Urban Palm. We did a little Rise. Let's do Absinthe and something that we know that we're going to.
Okay.
We could always rebroadcast it later or something.
Yeah, because we can save these. We don't have to upload them right all in one shot.
I could take you to go with me alone.
Okay.
Because I'm going to interview one of their cast members, or a couple, or maybe go behind the scenes or something like that.
We can do that.
I want to start getting.
And what day is that one?
I don't know. They're dark Monday and Tuesday.
Okay. Yeah, just let me know and I'll work it out so I can maybe have Nakia in here.
Maybe we can go Wednesday.
Yeah, because it'll be a Brett night show. Maybe we'll have Nakia come in and just run Brett's show and I'll go with you.
If he could only see you.
Who, Brett? No, she's lucky he can't. No, he won't like her.
Nakia.
She doesn't look a man.
Why won't it?
Here, I'll show you guys. This is what she's doing.
Why won't it pick up the H?
Are we still uploading the other one, and that's why?
No, I'm going to upload them as soon as we're done.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, why isn't it picking it up? For some reason it just... Huh. It's not recognizing it. You know what? Maybe that pulled out a little. Pull it out and put it back in. I have no idea what that is. Yeah, because you're doing video, right? That's a computer, not everything.
Okay, as for bucket list events that we will get into more right now. Who's talking to me? Yeah, aw, they say you're cute.
Thanks. Thank you.
She says, thank you. For bucket list events, so we've got maybe the Greek Fest.
Let's restart it again.
We were going to do Springs Preserve, but the tickets were $100 each.
For Springs?
For Hops and Wine event tomorrow.
Huh.
Wow.
I'm sorry. To stand in line to get some free beer?
Right.
I think so. No offense.
You may have to restart the whole thing.
Then we've got the Halloween Fetish and Fantasy Ball. To save $10 a ticket, put the promo code KINK Events. KINK Events. That's our special promo code. That'll save you $10 a ticket.
Oh, because you're not, you gotta hit the 10%.
Also, if you buy under Kink
that.
Events, I will know. We've got a special little group going together. I'm actually looking for who wants to be a part of our Wizard of Oz troupe. I've got some extra costumes and all.
The Wizard of Oz?
Yeah.
I could be a Oompa Loompa.
You want to be an Oompa
Wait a
Loompa?
minute, I think that's what the Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, isn't it?
No, there's...
Or the Munchkins, that's what they
The
were.
Munchkins are...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, laughing at me, you're not much older.
I think I want to be the Scarecrow.
You.
Me?
Yeah, you.
I'm going to put...
Dude, I'm like 2 inches
I'm going to
taller
braid
than you.
straw
Dude,
into my
2
hair.
inches taller.
And
5'8",
I've got this cute
5'6".
little dress.
5'7",
And
wow.
like the straw comes out of my... I puff out.
So
It's
you're
cute.
1 inch.
I'm way taller than you.
Speaking of that, that'd be cute. I need one of those tutus to go underneath it to puff me out. After I just gave away everything I own.
Yeah.
I gave away almost 100 costumes. When I walked out of my life, I lost my life. I don't feel like myself right now.
Did you lose the one from last year at the Fetish and Fantasy Ball? The one you wore?
I gave it. I kept the hoop skirt because I actually got it in dreams of getting married. And in case that didn't happen, I went as Cinderella last year. Michael did not go as Prince Charming. He went as Spock.
Spock. Yeah. I know when I saw him walk up as Spock, I was like, ooh.
What was that about?
I was Frankenstein, of course.
Frankenstein? You look like a Frankenstein.
I know,
No offense.
I know,
but
I
yeah,
did, didn't
yeah.
The bad thing was it was only just green makeup. The rest was me.
I need to tell the girl that we just called from Urban Palm, good job. You did a great job, sweetheart. I will send the bills over to you. I am just missing the water bill.
What else did you
I might even do a little live broadcast of us hanging up clothes.
Yeah.
Cute little, like...
So this is going to be just us talking, right? So we don't really need like a lot of... We just have the logo and that's pretty much it.
Las Vegas bucket list.
Okay, put it,
Kink events would
Maybe
be
we
funny.
talk
The
about
fetish and fetish-able.
Well, you cover the links too. We never talked about that yet.
Oh yeah, the link.
Yeah, we went to the link.
Might as well go back again.
Yeah.
Because it was so weird.
We went on the high roller.
Yeah, let's just we'll cover
I actually
all
went on the damn thing
fun
too,
stuff.
believe it or not.
Yeah, save it for the camera. Keep it raw.
I will. Raw.
All right, so I'll write that down so don't forget. Or I'll start with the link. Okay. Come sit, my son.
Sit down? What are you doing?
I don't know.
Yeah, what's he doing back there?
Sure.
Come get pretty with me.
I don't know.
Okay, right now we are going to talk about the events that are going on in Vegas.
Okay.
I would cut you all off and restart again, knowing that most shows only go 15 to 20 minutes before y'all get bored and have a life. But I don't want to cut off 92 of you that are currently watching. So keep hanging on. And as I promised you, I will tell you what we are doing this month.
We're going live.
Let's see if we can get it right this time.
Yeah. Sound, everything. We'll get it. I'm mic 3. She's mic 2.
It's like our mirror right there. Oh, you're not in it.
There we go.
Good afternoon, everyone. Hi, this is Tiffany Masters, and I am with our producer, George Carson.
That would be me.
That's you. It's great to have him on the other side of the boards. George Carson, you're not familiar with. You hear his voice.
Most of the time you will hear my voice.
I am not the responsible for your...
Views and opinions expressed in the following program are those of the host and guests and not necessarily those of staff or management of alltalkradio.net.
Perfect radio voice, right? Perfect radio face. No, I'm kidding. Kidding.
No, it is perfect radio face, trust me.
He has actually been in radio and broadcasting for more than 20 years.
Yes.
Inducted into the Hall of Fame of broadcasters that will be here.
Hall of Fame, yes.
And it's so cool.
It's going to be so cool. I know. I can't wait to get the award.
It will be at the MGM this August. I'm still going to be there. Like, if you don't know what that is, it's like Casey Kasem.
Yeah, there's a lot of big names that have been put in this. So
I'm so going to his date, and he doesn't know it.
Yeah.
Today's show, we are going to be discussing different bucket list things to do here in Las Vegas. You all know I've done over 130 dating shows with alltalkradio.net, which, P.S., is the very first, George...
Yeah. First internet radio station ever built was All Talk Radio.
On the net,
Yes.
All Talk Radio. So I've done over 130 dating shows with George here, and we were discussing what the best places in Vegas to go on dates.
Yeah.
And we went to an amazing one, just a couple, not together as a date, we went as a great bucket list group.
It was actually fun. It was a lot different than I thought it was going to be.
We went to the Link over at, the Link, and we went to the high roller ball, the big giant Ferris wheel.
I am petrified of heights. Now,
oh yeah, you were very
because
scared.
I'm looking at this thing and I'm going, no way. And then we get up there and
the open bar helped.
That because I hit 2 beers before I got on, and I was like, okay. And as it's coming down, I neglected to. I didn't think about this thing doesn't stop. So it's still moving as you have to get onto it.
Oh yeah, you step on
as it's moving.
And it takes 30 minutes to take you around. And there were about 40 of us, all strangers that became friends that day.
Yeah.
And it was really, really nice. It's a great place to go for a date. Take your family.
It was amazing.
Or we weren't strangers. No. We were friends that hadn't met yet.
And it was so weird because when you're on this thing, you know, even if you're afraid of heights, and I'm petrified of heights, I got on this thing, and you're getting up, you don't even realize it, and the screen will come up on top. There's screens all around. It'll say you are at 533 feet now descending.
Oh, of course you're noticing that. I was like to the bartender, like, hello, can I get a third one? It's open bar. It's almost over.
And I'm like looking around like, when are we going down? And I said, you are now descending. I thought, wow, this is totally cool. I'm right at the top of this right now.
Best view of Vegas by far. People could say, you know, go to the Paris, go to Ghost Bar, go to this and this and that. No, that's awesome.
Yeah, not all of them have bars, though. I mean, they have some that you just go in and stand.
We're going to go back again.
Yes, we are.
For the open bar. It is October, my favorite month, topping December. It's my favorite month of events. Most of my friends are Libras, and it is my birthday too. So we will be returning to the link. But speaking of Ghost Bar, I want to do a staycation with all of his friends over at the Palms.
That would be awesome.
And they've got GBC returning to see if I can host something. Let's see if we can go live there.
That would be nice.
And do one of my costumed events. GBC, y'all, is at the Ghost Bar, but it's a Saturday day party. Whoop, whoop. Yeah. And why not do a staycation? We live in the entertainment capital of the world.
We should take advantage of that, I think.
We aren't. So listen to me. I've got thousands of bucket list members. I'm going to really inspire you to get crazy like us and do a staycation. Check in and have some lunch, and suite parties are my favorite. And by far, they have the best suites at the Palms.
Yeah, they do. I was at the Ghost Bar.
The Hefner suite, the bowling suite, the Barbie suite.
I've never been in the Barbie suite. I can't say I have.
Maybe I can get it for my birthday.
The Barbie suite?
Think pink, too. It is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Let's see if we can do something up there in the pink room. I call it the Barbie suite because it's all pink. But yes, they've got so many different suites, and they've got different parties to do. I was just at their Hooters. Wah, wah.
I liked that. That was cool.
As for shows this month, I want to go to Absinthe. Little naughty.
Yeah, I've heard.
You want to go with me?
I would like to go. I would like to go see this, yes.
If you've all seen Absinthe, hit us up. Give us some, some morning night here. It's pretty wild. Nothing could get wilder. I worked at the Act. I filmed a TV show for Bravo. And the Act was crazy wild over the Palazzo.
I didn't see that, so.
Yeah, so I kind of assume it might be a little bit like the Act.
Like Zoomanity or anything? Or kind of,
maybe, yeah. Zoomanity is a very sexy show that's done by Cirque. Rose Rabbit Lie was a takeoff of Absinthe that was here, no longer over at the Cosmo, but it was one of my very favorite places to go. Now, to really encourage me of things that are going on, I'm really excited about 50 Shades. Go on Amazon and order 50 Shades of Masters. It's the book that I wrote. And I'm now officially recording it, the audiobook.
You getting the audio done?
I'm getting the audio done. I was kind of trying to find somebody that could read for me.
That would not be me. I'm dyslexic.
I am.
See, I know. I remember we talked about
I wrote the book, but I can't read it.
Write your book, but you can't
I've been
read
doing talk shows and radio since, before I moved here. So, the mid-90s. And it's all improv. All the TV shows that I've done, it's all improv or reality shows.
I couldn't do it anymore.
I could not read a script.
I couldn't. If they had those things in front of me, I'd be like, I would mess it all up. It'd be a train wreck.
Yeah. It's all improv to me. Yeah, it's crazy. But there is a show called 50 Shades of Vegas Parody.
Yeah, I've heard about this.
Well, my birthday party last year was called 50 Shades of Vegas at Beecher's Madhouse.
That was great. I loved that. That was fun.
And just months later, they came out with the show 50 Shades of Vegas.
I mean, where else do you have midgets blowing above your head? And
I love it. Oh, no, I had the pink wig, upside down, crotch in my face, on the stage.
I had pictures of us together with you in that. So. And there was and I had a midget.
How do you top a birthday party like that? Well, I'm going to try by going to 50 Shades of Vegas this year, the parody, the comedy show. And they have a side lounge. I've never seen this, but they have a side lounge that we could do our after party at.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Yeah.
An after party. We do one.
And I'll do my book release, audio book release then. So
I'm going to wait for the audio release. I'm lazy. I don't want to read.
I know. Thanks, guys.
I make up my own story. Before you know it, you'll be doing all kinds of weird stuff.
You know, I'm proud of myself for writing it, and I got great reviews, and it's a 5-star. I'm really proud of myself for this.
You did.
I've sold thousands of copies, only 47 reviews, but really it's like Yelping. Everyone goes to dinner, and they'll only Yelp if they're bitching.
Yeah.
But as for audio, I don't know if I'm going to get great reviews. It's really hard.
It, right? You're reading the audio.
Unfortunately, okay. I don't want to.
But think about
it. But
I'm
told I can't put that character in and be like spreading my legs and ripping my vagina.
Well,
I can't say that. I'm blushing reading it like I wrote this. My editor must have put this in there.
See, that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of guys out there now. They got the voice with it. Now they can have the whole fantasy, the little picture of you up.
I don't have a sexy voice. Oh my god! I don't know if I can like read this book.
Wow. But yeah, so. Yeah.
Well, the third one was fun. I don't mind reading my third story of 50 Shades. It's in New Orleans. I'm like, New Orleans. And that is kind of fun. It's a story. Oh, Burning Man. Yeah, that was my second book. Burning Man has been a riot. But the problem with my Burning Man book is when I describe the temple and the feeling of walking through it and how people have put all these posters with rest in peace and all these things. Many times I've been told that people have cried. I brought that emotion out. I don't think I can verbally tell a story to make people cry. I'm going to lose that essence of capturing someone's attention.
Enough to make them cry.
And then what audiobook has ever made somebody cry?
I don't know. Maybe.
So, especially if you're listening to me. Triple sweet. I can't stand the sound of my own voice, let alone have to record this. But anyway, go on Amazon.com, grab my book, 50 Shades of Masters.
And the audio coming out soon.
And the audio, I don't know if I'm going to put up on Amazon yet.
No?
I think I might do a little thing called iTunes.
There's the way to go.
I'm out of my contract after a year with Amazon, so I'm pretty excited to be able to get out of that commitment to be able to go and sell other places.
But give them something to look forward to, though.
Yeah.
Maybe iTunes.
Yeah.
To hear the audio.
Well, I could do it all. I'm just not going to sign the contract with them.
Makes
I'm going to
sense.
go iTunes first.
Makes sense.
Most people have it. So that is what I'm doing there. So check those out. So we are talking about 50 Shades of Vegas. We are talking about the link.
The link.
And definitely Absinthe. Yeah, the High Roller
Absinthe.
And let's do a staycation at the Palms. I'm really going to push everyone to do that. I think it would be so fun. Let's do the Mad Hatter event where we can get all dressed up, have a staycation. We'll rent out let's get an entire block.
That would be an idea right there. Mm-hmm. That would be fun.
Yeah, I'll get a locals discount on rooms. Right. We'll rent out an entire block over at the Palms and throw it back old school. Mm-hmm. I'll grab a suite after that and we can have a great, great time in the villas.
I've been starting to think about this though. I've been out with you a couple times and most of it involves midgets and I can't figure out why.
They do, don't they?
Yes.
That's because I have a lot of friends that are midgets. They're my babies. Yeah. So anyway, go to LasVegasBucketlist.com. You will get a full rundown of blogs and everything that we have going on for the month of October. To wrap this up, one major event. Speaking of October, you think of Halloween.
Yeah.
Yes.
Halloween.
And last year I did the red carpet for the Fetish and Fantasy Ball. This year it actually falls on Halloween night and it's their 20th anniversary, the Fetish and Fantasy Ball, at the Hard Rock Hotel. When you go to buy your tickets for fetishandfantasyball.com, make sure to put in Kink Events, K-I-N-K Events, and that will save you $10 a ticket on that promo code. So we will see you on Halloween night.
I want to go there. I mean, I was there last year, and you see some stuff that you will never, ever see again.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Yeah. I went as Cinderella. He was Frankenstein. It was a great, great time.
It was a great night.
Best event. 20 years. Not so many repeat events like that. So.
Right.
Anyway, we're expecting a great turnout for that. So make sure to book that. And thanks, y'all. Our show is every Friday, live at 5 on alltalkradio.net. Have a great weekend, everyone.
See you later.
I like these so much better than talking an hour. Right?
Aren't they nice?
Right? Even though y'all have been on 54 minutes?
Yeah. But they get to see the behind the scenes. They get to see it break up. And so.
A lot of people are leaving comments saying, I saw it on Hang With. So we got to keep the different apps and different things up because this is international where they don't know where to go.
I'll run the other tablets. I might get the thing set up and run Periscope and all them at the same exact time.
Okay.
So we got 3.
Why, oh, why?
So we need to upload,
So now what we'll do is we'll give them a chance. I gotta run through. So click on one, make sure that it's full.
why don't they save to what I type them in as?
They never do. It'll save as movie 1, movie 4.
What's the point then?
For those that are watching, big hugs to our friend Nina. She was told today that she needs a double mastectomy and chemotherapy. So send your love over to our friend Nina, okay? With Breast Cancer Awareness Month, we should all take a lot of attention on it. I myself had a tumor removed and had a partial mastectomy. So let's definitely think pink this month. I saw what you posted. Only 20% of the Susan B. Komen Foundation, they only give 20% to research. And I do know that the owner, the founder, is actually almost a millionaire.
Yeah.
Makes how much a year?
What was it? Almost
$600 and something thousand a year.
Amazing, huh?
So you gotta
watch where you're putting your money nowadays.
Yeah, it's like doing the Red Cross.
Started out as a good thing.
Started out and then greed takes over.
Yeah.
Great charity, then all of a sudden like gimme.
Yep.
Oh, whoa. Jeez, somebody's saying show your boobs. Always one bad apple out of 101 of y'all.
That's how I would look at the camera.
Nikita just stared it down. No.
Maybe they were talking about mine.
Yeah, show your boobs. Show your boobs. Where are you?
Tweaking there. Woohoo, look at that.
They dropped off.
Yeah. Oh, gee, thanks.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay, that's all you gotta do.
All right, guys, we are wrapping up our show today. Go to LasVegasBucketlist.com, or this weekend, I'm pretty excited about this. I'm going to be updating finally 50shadesofmasters.com, which has a lot of my dating shows that I do on here. And it gets a little dirtier, a little racier. A much different look than LasVegasBucketlist.com has.
So now if you
It's like it's the two different people. It's like crazy adult side of writing that I have in the magazines there, and then the guru minister on the other side. So come to India, he says. Actually, I'm supposed to go with an angel that has come into my life. She does Doctors Without Borders, and I'd like to go to India. Who's Lior? Hello? Bueno, hola. I'm actually live right now, silly goose. Ah! Why, thank you. We're live.
Say that?
Yeah.
What are you doing tomorrow? When are you off?
Home. And I should say home right there. Just name it.
Okay.
That's the reason I
want to do
upload there.
something
I just wanna
tomorrow,
make sure-
manana.
In case we... Oh, no.
Probably 6, maybe the Greek festival, something fun. We could do earlier. We could do lunch. We could do some kind of. I miss one of my top 5 best friends in the whole world. Miss you. Okay, so we can get together and plan birthday. We're going to Absinthe. We're going all over the place. Tonight, I gotta go to a surprise birthday party. Okay. I'll let you know if we do anything after that.
I was right. I did.
Sure. I live in Summerlin now, so I'm not as far away from you. Yeehaw! Come by and see Preston, too. Yeah. Man, I'm scared to death of that. Yup.
What's up?
Oh, stop! I don't have to worry about that. He does. All right, love. Okay, so we have a date for even breakfast. I'll get up early. Maybe we'll go work out together and do something. Okay. Well, then call me the second you wake up. I'll see you then. All right, love. Mwah. Bye-bye. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, everyone.